Rutuj here. Today we are going to start learning Python. We will cover variables, string, float, boolean, integer and printing a basic statement in this video. So let's get started. First we'll start with variables. So what are variables? In maths we have learnt about variables. Same kind of variables are used here with a given value. We can use any character as a variable, or we can give any character as a value to that variable. A variable is a very important element in coding. We use variables in many programs too. Like I can use x as a variable, or I can use y, I can use I can use xyz, anything. So for example, x is equal to 7, or y is equal to Rutuj. Any value can be put to any variable. Okay, so let's move on to string. So a string is basically a piece of data stored generally in a variable. We use double inverted commas or single inverted commas for string. When we print something specific, we use strings, like x is equal to, in the string, Rutuj. Now what will happen if I type like x is equal to Rutuj? Now if I run this statement, let's see what happens. Okay, x is equal to Rutuj, and we will print this. Print x. Okay, so now this is a function. Print is a function, and the two brackets that you are seeing here are called parentheses. Now I am printing the variable x in the console. So here x is a variable and I have given Rutuj as its value. Okay, but this is not inside a string. So let's see what happens. Okay, let's first save this first video.py. Now when you're saving any file, any Python file, it's important to save it with an extension .py. Okay, it's very necessary. Save. See, a name error occurred. Name Rutuj is not defined. Why did this happen? Because Rutuj is not a variable, is neither a variable nor a string. Okay, now let's see what happens when I put it inside a string. Run, save. See, the string Rutuj is printed here because Rutuj is a piece of data stored for this variable inside the string. Okay, so you, when printing a variable, we never use string here like this. If you print the variable x inside this double inverted commas, it will be printed as string. Now x is not a variable in this print function. X becomes a string, and if I run it, then x will be printed, because here x is not a variable. Now x is a string. X is a separate piece of data which will be printed. Okay, so if I remove the string and again run it, Rutuj will be printed, because Rutuj is a value given to this variable x. Okay, now let's move on to float. So what is a float? A float, basically in maths we have learned decimal numbers. Decimal numbers have points like 22.5, 99.8. Okay, so these are floats in Python. So for example, I will take a variable x is equal to, let's give it a float value like 6.7, or y is equal to 8.89. Okay, so nothing is different, only in maths what we call as decimal is called as float in Python. Now let's move on to integer. Now what is integer? In maths we have seen whole numbers that are called as integers in Python. So an integer does not have a decimal point. Okay, keep this in mind, it is very important. Whole numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 till infinity. So these are integers here, like x is equal to 7. Now this 7 is a value given to the variable x, and it is an integer. They don't have any decimal points, keep this in mind. So next is boolean. Actually boolean has two conditions. One is true or false. We will learn about it in detail in future videos. This is just the introduction for boolean. Okay, now we will see how to print a basic statement. Printing a basic statement in Python is very easy. You just have to use the print function and put everything you want to be printed in the brackets, means parenthesis. So there are actually two types of string. First is normal string, and second is formatted string. So what's the difference between normal string and formatted string? So you see this piece of code here. Now here Rutuj is a normal string. If I say here print Rutuj, Rutuj will be printed as it is a string and we have commanded it to print. But if I write as x is equal to Rutuj and print, now in formatted string we use f before the strings, give double inverted commas. Now write the sentences you wanted to be printed, like hi, hi. Now I want to print Rutuj here, but Rutuj is the data of this variable x. So I will put curly brackets. In these curly brackets I will put x, and again I will write hi x, how are you? Okay, so now tell me what will be printed. Let's see what's printed. Hi Rutuj, how are you? Why this is printed? Because x is the variable and its value is given as string Rutuj. So when I say hi, it is in the strings, and how are you is also inside the string, but x is not inside the string. It is separated with these curly brackets, and f is written to signify that this is a formatted string. So now then what is a normal string? Normal string means if x is equal to rk and I want to be I want that print. Now we are not using the formatted string, so there is no need to type f. Print hi. Now we have to go outside the string. I can put comma or plus sign. Okay, let's use comma. X, again comma, how are you? Okay, so now let's run it. See, hi RK, how are you? So because x is a variable and rk is a value given to it, it is printed as rk in the place of x, but it is a normal string, so we have to separate this with commas or plus sign and take it outside the string. Okay, so that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this video. Meet you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.